All right, I came out here to give the garden a good drink of water. A lot of it looks really wilted, and I can't tell if it's so much from it being so extremely cold. Like, we had it about 3 nights in a row where it was down to like 15, 16. We woke up one morning and it didn't even reach 20 until like 11 o'clock in the morning. So it got really cold here. And all of these are cold and frost tolerant plants, but this was pretty extreme. So I haven't been able to water my garden though through it all because the hose was frozen. I did one day get like a watering can and came out here and hand watered it, but I really don't know how thorough that was. What? Good boy. Yeah. Okay, over here is the cauliflower bed. It's looking a little odd. Usually all the leaves are up and kind of happy. Like, what in the world? Those are worms. Probably not gonna make it, but a lot of this, it feels still pretty, what's the word I'm looking for? It doesn't feel like it froze and then thawed, so I think it's gonna come back okay. You can see where it's curling in and protecting the cauliflower. So I think it'll fare all right. I've got some broccoli on the end here, and these were just some summer flowers that are done for. Parsley, more parsley. I had some lettuce here that is gone, and I interplanted some kale. We've got kohlrabi starting to bulb. It's looking pretty good. The radishes are done for. The root itself feels okay, but the leaves definitely like froze and then thawed. They've got that like slimy feel to them. And then I've got sage, looks all right. This is all broccoli on this bed. They all look like the cauliflower. Some of them are standing up a little stronger. This is all frost damage than others. This one has a little head on it. So does that one. But I think most of them will bounce back. This is the cabbage bed. Not sure about something like this, but these look pretty good. So I think most of them will be okay, except for the Napa cabbage. These are pretty mushy, although the center leaves feel all right. So I'll just leave it and see how it goes. I had celery here. It's not gonna come back. It's made up of a lot of water. Once it freezes and thaws, it's pretty much done. Brussels look okay. Some of the plants didn't seem to fare too well, like that one over there. However, everything is looking a lot better since I watered them. These were snap peas and shelling peas, but I don't think they're gonna come back. They're pretty, I don't know, we'll see. You never know. Plants are pretty resilient. I had arugula here. I'll leave that and see what it does, because kind of in the middle here, the leaves here in the middle look pretty good, where the outer leaves clearly froze and then thawed. But some of the leaves look okay, so I'll see how they go. And then I've got some oregano and some lavender. No, that's rosemary. Let's try this again. Oregano, rosemary, lavender. Looking good. This is red Russian kale, and it is a really cold, hardy winter kale. I planted this a few years ago and I was harvesting it out of the snow, so I'm sure that's going to be just fine. And then I had onions in here, and they're looking okay. Some of the tops are a little mushy, but we'll see. They're a little tiny to be out, but well, you just never know. And then I have some chard. Again, like some of these outer leaves aren't good, but whatever is in the middle here will take off and start growing pretty well. And then I have my green stock here, which is just loaded down with a bunch of different herbs. This is a lavender here, and I've got marjoram, sage, thyme. I should do okay through the winter. I may move it out into the greenhouse as the weather changes, but we'll see. We are getting ready to get some rain for a few days, and we're getting ready to, I have to keep watching the dog. We're getting ready to get some warmer temperatures. It's going to be like high of 50s and 60s, 40s, mid to high 30s at night. So I think this will give a good window for everything to recover. And these plants were pretty well established. I started all of these, some of them as early as June. So they're pretty far along, but I don't know. We'll see. This is just a chance I took growing without cover here in North Georgia. This guy, though, on the other hand, has been keeping me up at night between you and the baby. Oh my goodness. Will I ever sleep again? Something has been coming into the yard, and he has not been happy about it, which is good. He's doing his job. He's protecting the farm. Hey, get out of the bed. Go. It is waking us up, which is a good thing and a bad thing all at the same time. So he's definitely out here like sniffing around like crazy. He must be picking up whatever it was. It's probably a bear. In all seriousness, I wouldn't be surprised. We know deer come through. Oh, you just smashed my onion, Hank. We know deer come through behind his kennel. There's like a little trail they take, but he has this very distinct bark when a bear comes through, and I've been hearing that at night. So I am thankful, because he's probably keeping it away from our chickens and our little goaties over there. He's doing a good job. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Hank and his two sisters and his mom were being chased by a coyote through a neighborhood that some family in our church lives in, and they sought shelter in their garage. They had the garage like cracked, and they woke up and there was this mama and her puppies in the garage. And so she sent us pictures, and she's like, what do we do with this? I don't want to take them to the pound, but we can't keep them. So I took the boy, which was Hank. Another neighbor took the girl, and then another family in the church took the mom and his other sister. So he's a good boy. He's some sort of the one family did genetic testing. He's got hound, bulldog, maybe lab. There's like one other thing. So he's just kind of a mutt, but he's been a really good dog. In our experience, mutts have always been good dogs for our family. They've been good farm dogs, huh, Hank? You're a good farm dog, sniffing around the chicken coop. What's up here? I feel like they're silently judging me. Just standing there watching. I must say though, that is a good looking group of goats. One thing that never gets old when you raise your own animals and you have food coming out of your front yard is collecting eggs. Mama, you're keeping them nice and warm. No, you can't. You want an egg, don't you? I'll give you one when you get back in your kennel, okay? Don't you do it. One of these days we'll be back to baskets full of eggs and eggs all over the countertop. But for now, this is good. What's the matter?
He's not very content.
I was gone like 10 minutes. He's not feeling good.
Whatever you got
I
going
just
here.
dropped an egg to clean up my mess and tend to my sick little baby. Thank you so much for watching, and may the Lord bless and keep you. Until next time.